Here is how I cut food spending and still eat well. 12 tips. 1. Plan your meals. Creating weekly meal plans can save you at least $1,000 annually. It's a powerful way to save and cut food expenses. Buying only what you need, you'll less waste food, which is good for your pocket and the environment. Cutting down food waste can save you up to 10% of your grocery bill. Plan your meals to avoid leftovers or untouched food, which will later go to waste. Without a meal plan, you're likely to waste and then later throw food in the trash. What's worse, you might even have to buy takeout food. You can avoid food wastage even with a basic meal plan that includes meal ideas you plan to prepare for the coming week. Meal planning doesn't have to be complicated. Think about quick and easy to prepare meals that you can make ahead over the weekends. Alternatively, you can make bigger batches of food to save on time, money, and gas. As you progress, you can include elaborate meals into the weekly meal plan. 2. Make a food inventory. What are the perishable food items, including vegetables, that you already have in your fridge? Taking a look at what you currently have will allow you to make a better grocery list. Do you have carrots, mushrooms, or any other vegetables in your fridge? Think about dishes you can make out of those. Do you have leftover vegetables? Add them to the next recipe, perhaps a pasta sauce? Use your creativity to make different recipes from those leftover ingredients you have. This will help you save money and reduce food waste. 3. Make a list before going to the store. Listing the items you should be buying will help save money. This makes grocery shopping easier and faster because you already have a list to follow. Take a look at your meal plan again, and then list down the staples and food items you need to create those recipes. Save more time by organizing your list. Items in the fresh section should be listed with similar category items so that you can see them easily and don't need to have items scattered throughout your grocery list. This can also help with maximizing your efficiency in shopping. Then, you can also reduce urges for impulse buying, saving you more money in the end. 4. Add cheaper protein sources in your weekly meal plan. The price of turkey, beef, chicken, and pork fluctuates with inflation and other factors affecting supply. Getting your family's protein primarily from these sources is expensive. Try alternatives, such as lentils and beans, instead of more expensive meat options. Adding them in your grocery list will allow you to reduce food spending. Eggs are also excellent protein sources but are way cheaper than meat. You can get 6 grams of protein for every piece along with different nutrients, like choline for brain health your body needs to stay healthy. Eggs are affordable and healthy, and they're excellent protein sources, too. 5. Choose generic no-name products. Buy generic instead of name brand items that cost less. Examples are flour, sugar, and milk. You can get cheaper generic items for staples to save money, while not compromising on the quality of what you're getting. If you'd read the label, they have the same component. For example, sugar is still sugar, whether it's a generic brand or a name brand item. Typically, branded items are more expensive because of their lavish packaging and the brand's spending on the marketing. So, if you could save money for buying generic items at the grocery store, then imagine how much you could actually save annually. 6. Cook more often. One of the simplest ways to cut on food spending is cooking your meals often. Cooking at home is much cheaper than buying restaurant or fast food meals. Plus, it's healthier to prepare and cook your dishes because you have total control of what goes into food. This includes salt, sugar, and fat. You'll also be able to cook with fewer calories, especially helpful if you're dieting. You can also cook with more fresh produce and consider adding more fiber into what you're preparing. And then, you can also think about cooking in larger batches to cut the time spent on cooking as well as gas. If you're getting into the habit of not just saving but also eating healthily, preparing home-cooked meals more often is the sure way to go. 7. Don't go to the store hungry. Before going out and buying your supplies, be sure to eat at home. Don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry, or you might spend more. Shopping in this state could also tempt you to stray from your budget due to impulse buying decisions. Only shop when you're not hungry. Have a small meal or maybe a snack before going out and see how you could save money in your trip. 8. Buy in-season produce. Buying in-season produce is cheaper than buying off-season produce. Why? It's because there is more supply of in-season produce. Thus, they're sold at cheaper prices so that demand can be maintained. You won't just save money for buying in-season fruits and vegetables, but also ensure you'll get sweeter and fresher food. This also means that they taste better. Using them for your dishes will enhance the taste of food. Fresh, in-season produce is also ripe to perfection and has not been kept in the fridge or freezer for months while being transported from one place to another. 9. Use frozen produce. Another way to save money on food is to buy and use frozen fruits and vegetables, which can be the fresh alternative for out-of-season fruits and vegetables. Buying frozen produce will help you eliminate food wastage because you'll get exactly the amount you need to prepare your dishes. Frozen produce is also more accessible to a lot of people, allowing them to obtain the nutrients they'd get from out-of-season produce. This includes vitamin C, especially in the cold winter months, giving them more opportunities to eat more fruits and vegetables as well. Frozen fruits and vegetables are also convenient and at the same time healthy fast food, which are easy to prepare. This also allows you to minimize food wastage and time saving because frozen, canned fruits and veggies do not require anything like washing and peeling. 10. Shop alone and less frequently. With meal planning, you can avoid taking frequent trips to the store and impulse shopping. You'll also save time, energy, and gas. This will also help you build the habit of meal planning consistently that can encourage and keep you motivated to organize your kitchen supplies and meals ahead. And if possible, shop alone and avoid taking your kids and spouse with you. This can keep you focused with your list and your decisions, eventually preventing impulse purchases. 11. Organize your fridge. Organize it to avoid wasting food, which might have been shoved to the back of your refrigerator. You don't just cut food spending by minimizing food waste with an organized fridge and pantry. You can also lower your energy bills because it lets you find the food items you're looking for quickly. This is because you don't waste cold air for keeping your fridge open longer. Otherwise, you'll consume more energy because your ref will have to work harder to keep the food items cool. Plus, you don't need to buy more of the stuff you already have with an organized fridge, lowering your grocery bills. As a tip, I suggest you use clear storage containers with a lid so that you can easily see what you're looking for and avoid rummaging inside your refrigerator. Clear plastic containers will also let you store leftovers for use the next or another day. This also helps minimize food waste. To save on space, buy square and same-sized containers instead of round clear ones. 12. Practice portion control. Save on groceries by eating smaller food portions. Obviously, eating less would save you trips to the store. To save further, plan and know the portion size of each of your family members. This will give you an idea on how much they generally eat so that you can plan their favorite meals better while also reducing food waste. But if you got leftovers, you'd also know that you can reduce buying certain ingredients for a particular meal. If you want to make a big meal and your family practices portion control, you can be sure of having leftovers that you can keep in plastic containers. This will save you money on meals, while reducing your grocery bills. Having leftovers also makes the meals ready, so you can also avoid eating out that can be expensive. This is one of the best ways to reduce food spending while also staying healthy because cooking your food also gives you full control of what goes into what your family is eating. Follow these tips to lower your grocery bills while also eating healthily. Do you have another topic idea in mind? Feel free telling us in the comments. Stay updated by subscribing to this channel. Subscribe for the latest video updates.